Alright, for some reason I'm more convinced now that I should get another step stool to actually step on rather than put it on my computer to use in the libraries, at least to prop up my foot, because standing on both feet is really not good. It doesn't feel good, and obviously it's not working for me because I'm getting blood clots like crazy. And yeah, of course, sitting on this in this car, I'm not able to put my feet up above my head or anything, so this is a blood clot mobile command center. And so now I think I can actually feel the pulmonary embolism, the blood clot, making a traveling distance. It's like now the pain is right around and here. I actually whelped. I made a yelping noise when I had to do like a hiccup, and the pain location really surprised me because now it seems to have moved from behind my liver to my side, so it's moving down. It's going back into my leg. It's going back into my leg. What's it gonna do there? It's gonna cause some nasty problems. I wonder if the aspirin combination cayenne did something to accelerate. I know better now. I'm gonna go right into cayenne and aspirin for this, but I gotta do maintenance schedule now too. As much as I praise the dill, it just seems to delay fart attacks. Alright, I've thought the dill was preventing them, but actually the next day or something, maybe just a little bit later, I get the fart attacks, so it really doesn't do anything. Alright, it might still be in my side, but I'm not feeling it. My calf is starting to act up on my right side. I think the clot might have got caught in my calf. How are raisins and onions, fresh onions? Might be interesting. Raisins really need to be mixed with something that burns. The sweet burn, either with fresh onions or the cayenne. Oh my God. Cooked to 165 degrees. I guess I never really read these instructions for these peppers. Oh, that affects my side. There's the clot still in my side. If I want to crush fresh onions with raisins, I probably should buy those tiny pearl onions instead of this big one. Well, I got this from the food bank. Let me say it's probably been about an hour, and the pain in my side is still there. When I like hiccup or want to cough or take a deep breath, it's so strange how this pain is moving. It started out in the liver and then gravitated more towards the back and then shot to the. It kind of made a gradual decline and onto my side, but being on my side now, it's away from my lungs. It hurts to laugh. It's away from my lungs, so I can actually have a really good chance of being able to have a good sleep tonight. Just have to stay warm. I really need to take a different approach to exercise. I park in a lot of places that have high traffic, so I don't want to get out and act silly pacing back and forth, doing various silly little exercises. I don't want to draw that kind of attention to me. It's like when I had my own house, or just my own room in general, even in jail, I'd enjoy pacing back and forth. Just pacing back and forth for a good hour or so till I got tired. That was pretty nice. I don't get many opportunities to do that, or just stop and lay down. I can't just lay down in the parking lot here. They'll bring guns blazing. It's really frustrating. So I need to maybe find more places that have opportunities to lay down. Actually go to those places. But it's just frustrating because a lot of those places are still very busy and can be out of the way, significantly out of the way from the library or any stores or anything else I want to visit. Alright, the pain is returning to my back again. It didn't gravitate to the side for very long. I've just been breathing shallow for the past hour. Does the pain get worse as the weather gets colder? Because the pain is really increasing on a very fast level. It's amazing how I have to train myself to perform shallow burps, shallow pee, because my peeing stream is really weak. I shake out a lot. And then shallow breathing, of course. Shallow swallowing. A lot of shallowness I'm having to practice. Having a DVT and a pulmonary embolism, too. It must be like having strokes. You never come back 100%. Alright, so I got the heat pack over the spots on my back on the right side, right behind the liver. And it feels like a worm is wiggling around in there. Normally, it would hurt a lot, and I would wince. But with the heat pack, I can work through the pain a lot better, and it just feels like a worm, a highly active worm, just wiggling and wiggling every time I take a breath. I don't know if it can fix itself with the aid of the heat, but the heat certainly kills a lot of that pain. There's one little spot on the right side of my back that's causing all the problems. When I take deep breaths, right behind the liver, I can reduce the pain with the heat. I gotta make sure that I drink plenty of water. The heat started making me more thirsty. 7:44. Pulmonary embolisms are no joke. I'm sitting here just leaning against it. When I reach my hands over my head is when I experience the worst pain. I have to lean forward to get relief. But the heat pack allowed me to fight through the extra pain, putting my hands over my head, but still it's like extremely hard to deal with that pain, the breathing in and the pain. It just doesn't want to move. Where is it? Is it stuck between my rib cage? Between my ribs? What's a pulmonary embolism do? Where is it located that causes it the most problems? I get the impression that maybe stuck in between. Ouch. I'm trying not to laugh. In between the ribs. Veins will go between the ribs. Major artery gets blocked, and then there's a problem. It's hard to deal with. Using 4 heat packs, and they're going to run out from 7 to, what time is it? 3 in the morning. Oh my god. So I want to keep others ready at 3 in the morning. It's like 8:30 p.m. I'm primarily using heat packs as the main painkiller. I haven't taken anything else. And they're not great. They're good. Not great. I just got into this position on my left side. I was gonna just try to relax, and it pinched the right behind the liver, and I just couldn't breathe. It was just little puffs of air I could suck in at a time from the pain. So now I'm leaning forward again. 8:40, I just had a pain that jolted me right awake. I leaned forward to get relief. 8:53, I'm standing crouched outside the car. I can't believe how difficult it is to just stand or even reach across the car. I'm looking at my milk. I got my cayenne, but I can't reach my milk because I can't reach above my head without terrible pain. Oh, this pain is really getting hard on my heart. 9:01, it only took about 10 minutes to get on my feet. It's really chilly out. 9:08, if I fall down, that'll be the most traumatic injury I ever experienced. I think it'll kill me. 9:13, I'm still waiting on the aspirin to kick in. It's been extremely painful. I can't remember the last time I had an aspirin. I think it was maybe at 10 a.m. or so. Actually, scratch that. It was like 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. when 1 p.m. 9:14, I just had a hiccup that almost knocked me to my knees. That was so painful. And right behind the liver. Apparently there's a free clinic behind this Home Depot. It opened at 7 a.m. I think I'm gonna stop there if I can survive the night with the illness and cops. With all the stress of the pain, I know I'm sure I'm gonna get a infection of some kind. I wonder if it's more painful at night. Because the blood wants to pool around the liver for storage. Maybe that increases the pressure. The heat pack works very good back there, but I don't have a way to keep it on the spots. I don't know how to do that. It's like if I hold it there, it's less painful. I can't keep holding it there though. You know, having a heat pack over the site makes a world of difference for movement, but I just don't have a good way. I need to tape it to my clothes or something, and it only lasts 8 hours, so I need to replace that. Maybe change out shirts or something. I find it a little amusing that I'm so close to the free clinic, but it's probably for students. There's something for VAs not far. The 10:18, the aspirin is probably kicked in by now, but it doesn't really help for big things. I get a muscle spasm every so often that really almost nearly drops me to my knees. Alright, it's 10:35 at night, and I think I'm gonna have one more aspirin for the night. Have it with some milk and maybe cayenne. I should have cayenne pepper with it too. 10:38. I just swallowed some milk through my air hole, and I'm unable to cough it out. Alright, somebody mentioned the Pocatello water that kicked off my DVT. And that's true, that's very true. He reminded me of it. That's what seems to have led to the DVT and the two embolisms on my left and right lung. It's amazing how bad this is. That Pocatello water was so bad. I only had a cup of it. It's like, how can that do so much damage? He's mentioned distilled water. I need to drink more water for sure. distilled is a good option. 124, I got snatched awake by the pain of the bicycle again, or the disease. 3:17 a.m. I think the heat packs have run out of heat, and maybe even the aspirin has run out. I'm feeling a lot more pain. Alright, it's 4:53. There's still plenty of pain in that one spot on my back for movement, so I gotta restrict it. I can lay back and just be on not motion and not in motion and not feel it. But I'm opening up a heat pack. I'm gonna toss there as I'm laying. Let that warm up that spot again. Hope that maybe improves things. Although heat packs are definitely no miracle cure, because it has not gone away. Whenever I 5:16, whenever I cough or laugh, I get like something that gives out in that part of my back, and it makes it impossible to breathe. The pain is so great for inhaling. Once again, 5:30 a.m. Some kind of movement happening in the small of my back, and it's really painful. I couldn't breathe for a few seconds. 5:52, a severe pain just shocked me awake again. Alright, 6:11, I got woken up by more pain. 6:30, I'm on my feet, and it's very painful to walk. I'm just limping. This is awful. I don't think I want to take an aspirin, but wow. I'm gonna draw attention to myself. The pain just brought me to my knees. 6:30. Oh my god, I had to stop and go on my knees. It was so painful. It's getting worse. I can't handle it. I think I might be pooping myself. I was gonna go into the Home Depot to use the bathrooms, but I'm not strong enough to walk to the store at a very fast pace, so I came straight to the health clinic. Oh my god, I'm about to drop to my knees. This pain feels like it's just gonna drop me to my knees. I feel like I can poop, but it'd be a really weak one if I could even get anything out. It's just like peeing, it's so weak. I can't push very hard. So often I'll get this muscle spasm that drops me to my knees. I don't know why that happens. It's not a cough. It's just some kind of a weird spasm that goes across that part of the back. I wonder if it's the cold weather that's causing that shudder that I'm getting that affects my back and drops me to my knees. Maybe when it warms up I don't get it as much. It really feels like I'm going to be dying here soon. I have crows picking out my eyes in no time. It's just... How do you get over this? If it's not going to get better, how do you get over it? It's just going to get worse. Alright, so it's not a free clinic. That's what the internet said. Alright, so I guess in an hour I try the VA. Since my hands are cold right now outside, I could definitely improve the condition by going inside somewhere to warm up all around. That's what happened yesterday. That's how I started feeling better, is warming up. I should not be above using a cane, because when the pain hits, it's like I need something to like prop myself up. Yeah, warming up in the Home Depot can make a little bit of a difference. At least I'll be able to spread the blood around. I probably should consume some ginger to spread the blood around. Alright, I'm going to try to make it to Sedona. It's a 40-minute drive. But it's 10 degrees warmer, so that's a benefit. I'm really not a fan of aspirin. If I want to make my stomach upset trying to kill pain, I'll do that with consuming cayenne pepper. I just got some more. I had it originally in mind to crush it myself. I got whole peppers, but I just feel too weak right now, so I gave in to getting crushed already. Oh, that hurt a little. I was gonna say, check this out. I can cough a little bit more. And it doesn't hurt. It hurt really bad last night in the cold. So I made it to Sedona. The temperature's warmer. I feel better, but I still get caught. Every so often I'll get this weird muscle shudder, or maybe even almost a cough, and it stops me in my tracks. It doesn't knock me to my knees. It stops me in my tracks. And that could be alarming for people around me. Amazed at how much I exert myself. I have to take such short breaths. So if I exert myself, and it tires me out just a little bit quicker. It's not even a matter of going for a run or anything. It's just reaching in the back. I had to move all kinds of stuff to look for this board, and that was a bit of a chore. It's not like it tires me. I just have such limited breathing.